What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about keeping your crypto safe. Not with that, but we are going to be talking about keeping your crypto safe with this right here. This is the Ledger Nano X. Let's face the facts. Nobody wants to open up their account on an exchange one morning just to find out that all of their crypto investment is gone. And sadly, that has been the sad reality of many in the past. As you can see here, Mt. Gox was a very large crypto exchange in 2011, and over 478 accounts woke up that day to having their crypto completely gone, just vanished, guys. I couldn't even come up with a word for it. It was just that bad. Could you imagine having Bitcoin and then having all of your Bitcoin gone through a hack, and then living today, right now, seeing the price of Bitcoin? It's gotta hurt, guys. I know it has to, guys. And that's just a sad fate for many people. There's been also other places like CoinCheck that have been hacked even more than that, guys. So you definitely have to be careful. So there's a very popular saying in the crypto space when it comes to things like this, guys, and it goes a little something like this: not your keys, not your crypto. So basically what this means is that if you do not own the private keys to your crypto, then you're trusting a third party like an exchange to hold those private keys for you, and trust me, that is never a good thing. Because in reality, anything can happen from the exchange being hacked to the exchange being shut down, and that's just never a good thing to have your crypto all on the exchange. So usually what I do with my ledger is I keep my big bags of crypto on my ledger, and I'll keep what I'm willing to trade with and what I'm not planning on holding for a very long time on the exchanges, which is a lot safer. Because let's face it, can you imagine having the next moon shoot on your exchange and then out of nowhere you check it and it's gone due to a hack? Like, nah, bruh, nah. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and open this up, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get this thing started. Alright, so first things first, you're gonna wanna go to the App Store on your phone, and you're gonna wanna go download Ledger Live app. Alright, so next right here, you're going to want to hit set up a new nano. You'll scroll through all of this information right here, which is telling you how you can access your crypto, own your private keys, and pretty much just the benefits of owning a ledger. So once you get done scrolling through all of that, you'll come up to the screen right here, and you're going to hit let's do this, because let's do this. Alright, so at this point the app advises you to plan 30 minutes out, and also make sure you're kind of isolated, because if you're planning on putting a lot of money on this, like a lot of crypto, then you're obviously not going to want anybody around that can possibly jeopardize the security of your ledger. So anyways, we're going to hit got it, cool, we got it. Alright, so now you're going to go ahead and turn on your nano. Alright, so this is the nano in the physical form right here. We are going to go ahead and we are going to turn this on. But when you turn it on, just hit one of the buttons. I hit the one on the left side. I'm not sure if you can hit the one on the right side to turn it on. But anyways, guys, it'll give you a welcome to move left and right on the nano. You just hit the left and right buttons. And whenever you want to actually make a direct selection on something, you hit both buttons simultaneously at the same time. So pretty much when you first get it on, at this point, it's just walking you through exactly how to operate and maneuver through your nano device. You can check the battery, you can go to the home screen, you can turn it off and things like that. They'll walk you through all of that. And then we're also going to go here and start Ledger Live, because that's what we want to do. We want to get this thing set up. So let's go ahead and start getting this set up. So when getting this set up, they'll allow you to use a 4 to 8 digit PIN code. So with this PIN code, you're probably going to want to write this down along with your secret phrases that we're going to get to later on. But anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll go through the PIN code. As you can see here, you just tap from right to left until you get to that number. Kind of like the old style cell phones. For those of you who are a bit younger, you might not remember that. But anyways, you go to that, and then next after that, they're going to ask you to write down 24 of the phrases. These are going to be your key phrases, secret phrases, whatever you want to call them. Do not lose these phrases, because these phrases are very important. So you're going to go ahead and it's going to give you each of these words, and then you'll just scroll through them with the button and write down each and every single one of them. So once you get through that process, you'll be able to access your dashboard right here. And once you're able to access your dashboard, you're going to want to go ahead and go to installing the app again. So pretty much when you get back to the app, you just go back and you just confirm that you've set up your PIN code. So we'll go ahead and do that because we understand that we must have the PIN code and whatnot. And then you'll hit next step. And then after you hit next step, it'll bring you up to the recovery phrase, and then you say that you understand and that you've gone through that process. And then after that, if you haven't already written it down on your own piece of paper, Ledger provides you with a couple sheets that you can use, and you'll have multiple sheets to go ahead and hide, which are right here. So after you got your phrases situated, there's a little quiz that they want you to take. I'm going to give you the answers, so I'll be that kid in the class that lets you read off his paper. All that I ask for in return is that you take your skinny and or chubby fingers and go ahead and smash the crap out of that like button. But anyways, guys, here are the answers right here. Oh man, that's my Chansey Pokemon card watch list I got on eBay. Please ignore that, guys. Kind of embarrassing. But anyways, guys, here's the answer to the last question, and then boom, we are done and we're pros. Look at that. Ledger Pros right here. Whoop, whoop. So now after that, you're going to be required to pair your Nano to your phone through Bluetooth. So make sure you have your Bluetooth setting on, and then go ahead and pair your Nano on the Ledger app. Once you have it paired, you'll hit this button right here and hit continue, and then you'll be allowed to open your Ledger Live. Once you're able to open your Ledger Live, then it'll actually instruct you that you can actually install apps now. The apps are pretty much, you can install things like the Bitcoin app, the Digibyte app, Ethereum app, and things like that. These apps are where your crypto is actually going to be stored on. So as you can see here in the app catalog, they have a decent amount of cryptos that you can choose between: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Digibyte, Dogecoin. You got a whole lot of them, but right now we're going to be doing Digibyte, so we're going to go ahead and install that. But in order to install that, it's requiring that we install the Bitcoin app as well, and we have Bitcoin too, so I'll probably be putting that in there later on. But anyways, guys, I'll scroll through this just so you guys can kind of see the rest of the catalog collection, just in case you spot a token, coin, whatever you want to call it, that you're hodling and you're actually wondering about if it's available on the list. This is the full complete list right here. Alrighty, so back to what we were doing. Now the apps should be completely installed. They're successfully installed. Now we can add them to accounts. So we'll go ahead and pick our cryptos. We're going to go ahead with Bitcoin because it already told us that we're going to have to get that if we're using Digibyte. So we'll go ahead and press both buttons on the Ledger Nano X and add that to the device. So now we are adding Bitcoin, and that's syncing. Right here it's going to say the native SegWit, and there's also going to be another one that shows up on the bottom that I believe is just the normal native, like the SegWit, just normal SegWit. It doesn't matter, but the native is just the better option in my opinion, cheaper. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and hit go to account. So now we're going to scroll down here and we're going to check and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be at. Let's see if we can find the apps that we downloaded. Okay, so we got Digibyte installed and we have Bitcoin installed. So now after we have that done, you can go to your app catalog and look at your installed apps, and it'll give you the whole entire list for that. You can delete and add apps, and this is what it looks like on the actual Ledger device itself. Alright, so now that we have that done, guys, it is time to move the crypto into the Ledger. Alright, so now that we have the apps downloaded on the Ledger, you're going to want to go to the crypto of your choice and then hit both of them to make that selection on that crypto. And then you're going to open up your Ledger app and you're going to go to accounts and you're going to go to the crypto that you want and you're going to hit receive right here. So after you hit receive, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you're attached to Bluetooth so you can hook on to your Ledger, and then you'll hit continue and it will give you this code right here. You're going to always want to copy the code. The code is going to be on your Ledger and on the screen, so make sure both of those match up. So after you make sure both of those match up, hit copy, because if you try to write it down and you make a mistake, you're going to be screwed. Alright, so now we're on our actual exchange, which is Exodus, and we're going to go ahead and open up our Digibyte, copy the code down in there, and we're going to put in the amount of Digibyte that we want to put on our Ledger Nano X, which is now I'll go with 155,000 because I just like fives. Alright, so we'll hit enter and you go ahead, make sure that this matches up. The receive code has to match up or else, because if you guys hit send or something different, then you can definitely be in a whole pile of crap. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and slide that to the left. It'll be different on different exchanges, but this is just how you do it with Exodus. Anyways, you just go ahead and put send, and it should send it into your actual Ledger account. And as you can see here, half of my balance is now gone, and now we're going to actually go here and open up the app on Ledger, and you can see right here that we have the Digibyte inside of my Ledger app now. I'm gonna scroll down here. You can actually look down here and go into accounts. It'll show you the amount of Digibyte you have. You can pretty much keep track of your balance on the week, the day, and whatnot right here. And as you can see right here, guys, Digibyte is just super quick. Look at the time right here, guys. Look at the time, 1:19 p.m. It's 1:21 p.m. Now stick around, because I'm actually going to explain the timing thing with transactions, because different blockchains have different transaction times. And that is how you use the Ledger Nano X, guys. So as far as transaction times go, as you've seen there, we were using Digibyte, so of course we're going to have super fast speeds because Digibyte's just that awesome. But if you're using a different crypto, it all just depends on the block time of that crypto. So times vary, man. But anyways, guys, this is definitely a very great investment if you're planning on holding a lot of crypto. You can definitely keep your crypto safe and not have to worry about it disappearing and going off anywhere with one of these. So I definitely recommend that you get a hardware wallet. If you're looking into one, I'll leave a link in the description below. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching.